What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes? Welcome back to Pack Yak Adventures. So I'm on the boat right now. I want to do some fishing tonight. I have some shrimp. I thought about cutting up some live bait, try to get something real big. It's super windy. I mean, I'm still gonna try, so maybe you'll see some stuff, but I shouldn't have it this messy and show you because I just did laundry. But this is the boat I'm staying on. This is C-Suite Charters. We have a bathroom, shower, sink. Here's a second bedroom. Here's all of our gear that we use to go fishing. We do deep sea, like I said, deep sea, inshore, sunset, sunrise cruises. Here's the kitchen. Here's the main cabin room. Doors, windows, you know, all the good stuff. Fridge, oven. We got a stove underneath here. See? The funniest thing, I'm gonna be using some shrimp and probably this little swim bait too. The funniest thing I've ever seen. Look how big that freaking crankbait is. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys just some updates on what's going on. I've done 5 charters now. I mean, everything's brand new, so I'm learning as we go and just been improving, you know, day to day. All the guests have been great. They give me advice. They understand that I'm super green. We've caught some very interesting fish I've never seen in person before nor caught myself, and hopefully there's a day that I can get out there and try to catch some of this stuff myself. We'll just kind of have to see how that goes, but as for now, that's why you haven't seen any of the charters yet, is because I'm still learning. I figured it's not a good idea, nor would it look good if you saw me scrambling around trying to figure everything out and trying to film at the same time, trying to help the guests, because you know, the main point of this charter is for you guys, or for the guests that come, and we want you to have the best experience possible. So, you know, I've kind of had to put filming to the side right now, just as I'm learning, but we're gonna pick up video again soon. I'm gonna do some stuff by myself. I'm gonna take the kayak out still, and try to get some inshore fishing done. I've been told that the snook and redfish are in the river. It's still saltwater river, but I think I have a better idea of how to set up my poles. I'm still gonna be using the same poles. Haven't bought anything new, so it should be a really fun fight. And I'll keep improving my gear and, you know, my work as I keep going through this journey. So you know, it's not past me that I'm very fortunate to have an opportunity like this. And so I'm thankful every day that I get to do something like this, and I'm living the dream. I mean, I'm living on the ocean on a boat, and get to go fishing a lot. And to get paid for it is just icing on the cake. You know, when I left on this journey, I told myself I'm okay with being broke, and I am. I don't need a lot of money as long as I can afford to eat and go fishing. So it's been really cool. Met some really amazing people that, like I said, give me such great advice. And on top of that, there's been guests that have taken me to Walmart and bought me fishing shirts. They wanted to buy me socks because they saw I had holes in all my socks. And just spending time with people is incredible. So I'll do a day in the life type video as well, and I'll maybe not start a podcast, but do a video in the boat to where I fill you in on stories that have happened if you don't see them on film, because either I wasn't recording, or again, since I am so new, there's gonna be stuff that I have to tell you guys that I don't know if I'm gonna put in this video or not. So yeah, it's been a dream. I'm living the dream, living my best life. I miss home every now and then, but you know, I'm so focused on learning everything and making sure that, you know, I get the necessary knowledge to pursue what I set out to do still. We're on an incredible path, and I hope you guys are enjoying what you've seen so far. I know I've been posting some of the same videos as of right now, just because, like I said, haven't filmed much new stuff. I have been fishing around the dock, so I've caught some triple tail, caught some mangrove snappers. There's been jack running through here. There's snook in these, and grouper in the docks, and video.
See the catfish.
See the catfish?
Yeah. Just talking.
Alright. Oh, well, he's gonna flip. Alright, gotta make sure the camera sees another catfish. It's gonna go back. Ready? A 1 and a 2 and a U. Yeah. Say hi, people.
Hi, people.
You're gonna be internet famous, kid.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be cleaning all day tomorrow.
Bye, Mima. You're gonna what?
I'm not Mima.
Bye, Mima.
No.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Love you, Caleb.
Love you too. Love you too, Zeke. Night-night. The snook are a little finicky. I've got one to turn on a live mullet that I had, but I bought an artificial mullet, and I bought some new swim baits that I had a snook turn on earlier today. So, yeah, it's been great. Love the people I work with. Love what I'm doing. It's tough some days, not gonna lie to you. When I set out on this, I thought I'd be a lot more comfortable and familiar with what it took to be on a fishing charter like this, and boy did I underestimate it. But it's all good still. I want to say every step along the way has been a challenge, but it hasn't been too hard. And by the end of this, by me posting all this stuff, I want to show people that it's possible to follow your dream. Anything is possible. You can, if you set your mind to it and stick to it, you can accomplish anything you want. And it may take time for some, and it may go fast for others, but it's your own journey, and there's going to be ups and downs and times that you don't feel like you want to keep going, but if you are truly passionate about it and truly want it, then there's no reason to stop. Money's not a factor. I left with $5,000 in the bank account. I don't think I said $5,000, but I had $5,000 in my bank account and got to Sarasota without anything lined up, and just started reaching out to people. I could have went and talked to people in person more often, but that's how I got this gig. Is I reached out, got a phone call, and met Rick in person. He initially told me that he didn't know if he could offer me anything, and once we met in person and talked for 9 hours, then he asked me to work on the boat. And when you start out on these things, you have to understand that you're not going to be starting out at the top. Your expectations can't be so high that you think, everything is just going to be glory and fame right off the bat, because you have to start somewhere. You have to learn everything as you go. And that's an amazing part of this whole thing, is the learning aspect. Because, if I stayed in Missouri, sure, I was really familiar with the lake, and I do miss freshwater fishing. Actually, bass fishing is, holy crap, so much easier. Just, again, because I'm more familiar with it. I know a bunch of different little tricks and baits to use, and saltwater fishing is a whole different animal that is much bigger and a lot toothier. So it's fun. It's all great, and it's tough to beat a place like Florida. The lake is beautiful. Kansas, Missouri, spots are beautiful, but everywhere here in Florida, the palm trees, the ocean, I mean, it's a dream come true, and we're still building. So I can't express enough that you should be following your dream, whether that be, if your dream's big or small, it doesn't matter the size, because, not everyone's gonna drop everything from home and go to a new state without a job lined up and try to wing it like I did. But everyone should have a goal, and everyone should have a dream. Anything you set your mind to is doable. It all just takes time. One day at a time is all you need. And as long as you keep doing what you love every day, doesn't even have to be every day. It can be every other day. But as long as you stay consistent with it, you will achieve things that you didn't even think were possible. And that's the beautiful part about life. I don't know. I hope I'm inspiring people along the way. When I think of people I want to inspire, I think of, well, one, my own family, but, even my extended family. I have a bunch of younger nieces and nephews, and no one is stuck anywhere. I believe he's a great uncle. Here, he wanted me to give him a shout out, so. Brian Pritchard from Lantana, Florida. Listen, Brian, I don't know where the heck that is or how to say it, but Brian has been a huge inspiration to me too. When he found out what I was doing and what I set out to do, he immediately reached out to me, and because he used to be a guide here in Florida, and he's given me all of his little tips and tricks and advice that he can. Having phone conversation with him is great because all this guy is knowledge and kindness, and he checks up on me. There aren't too many people that have checked up on me so far, other than my immediate family. I talk to them often, but I haven't even met Brian in person, and he texts me often to see how I'm doing, what's going on, and what he can help with. And the truth is, you'll find people like that along the way. If you take a journey like this, you'll find people that want to help you. Everyone wants to help, especially when they know you're trying to achieve something that seems unreachable. There's going to be people along the way, like Rick too, that will help you and show you how to do it. You have to be willing to listen and learn and practice, especially when you try something new that you haven't done before. And it can be scary, but that's exactly when you jump. And a lot of times what got me through some of my down moments was I listened to motivational stuff, like little clips on Instagram. They're actually great. You can find this stuff. And podcasts. Podcasts are the reason I left, because it sparked an idea in my brain, and I said, I can go do that. If they did it, I can do it. And so I said, why not? It took me a while to get to that point, and I wouldn't say it was because I was scared. I was worried about money. I was definitely worried about money. But again, I left with $5,000. That is nowhere near enough to being comfortable, and I was worried about it all along the way. But everything works out. If you don't try, you'll never know if it would have worked, and so you have to give it a shot. And if it doesn't, my whole thing was, if it didn't work, I have my degree to fall back on it. So yeah, just been getting settled into Florida, living the Florida life. My hair's flippy, I love it. Still thinning, still ugly. I'm still ugly. No girls, what's up? But that's okay. I'm gonna keep fishing, and I'm never gonna stop. Shout out to John B. Keep fishing, never stop. Anything is possible! I don't know how I'm gonna watch Chiefs games, KU games. I hope I don't have to miss a bunch of those. I'm gonna be pissed. Rock chalk, let's go Chiefs. I hope you guys stick with it. Stay tuned, because we're just getting started on this journey, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I promise you that. And like I said, I hope to see a lot of you out here or in the next spot, because it would be amazing to connect and talk with you guys, see what you're up to, what your dreams are, what you want to do. But again, if you do want to come hang out with me now, it's C-Suite Charters. I can get you a discount. Or if you don't take a discount, money will go right to me. So hey, what's up? I am still gonna start the fitness thing. I know I said that in the one I was leaving video, but I'm still working on it. It's been a ride getting settled in, learning everything. So it takes time. Everything takes time, and I can promise you one thing. If there's one guarantee in life that I know I can promise, is everything works out, and it's gonna work out the way it's supposed to. Nothing is a failure. Everything's just a chance to learn, and you have to keep trying, keep going, because that's the only way you can find out. Love you guys. Hopefully I caught some fish tonight that you can see. So, with that being said, ew!